coaches, Kevin Nunley with Networks Basketball. This is our first episode of Daily Coaching Clinic. I want to start off by those of you who don't know me. I spent 10 years as a college coach. At one time, I was the youngest NCAA head coach in the country at 23, coaching a Division III women's team. Thought I knew it all. Boy, did I not know anything. But through 10 years of college coaching and now the last 22 years spending at Networks Basketball as a player development coach, and now over the last 6 or 7 years as getting into the team development, working with teams on their programs and their different phases of their programs and things like that. Just wanted to bring this knowledge to you guys and just really kind of have a lot of fun talking basketball. So today, as those that know me, I love to play fast. Love fast break basketball. The faster the better, the more possessions. That's the way I like to coach. So I'm going to start off with what I know best. But as we go through this, I'm going to go through all kinds of different kind of systems in which you can play offensively and defensively. Now today, when we talk about offensive basketball is all about space. The offense wants to make space, make the defense guard space so they can attack it. The defense wants to take away space. Okay, that's basketball right there. It is all about space when we're talking about offenses and defenses. Okay, on a basketball floor, high school basketball floor is 84 by 50. College is 94 by 50. Now we want to get to where we're using it all. Okay, we use all the space. Okay, we don't. Okay, most teams, if we're going this direction, think offense starts right there. Okay, and most defenses think their defense is going to start there. What we're going to work on today is our offense starts when we get the ball. As soon as we get it, steal, rebound, however we get the ball, we are now on offense. We are now attacking. We want to make the defense defensive. So we're going to attack them. We're not going to give them this arc to the other arc, just kind of jog down the floor together. Okay, well, I'll meet you down there and then we'll start playing again. As soon as we get the ball on offense, we are attacking. Now, I am a big proponent of Paul Westhead. Loved his Loyola Marymount teams. Coached a couple years that way. Had our teams running it. Just really exciting brand of basketball. I think it simplifies the break. Makes your break faster. All right. And it's simply a numbered break. So where your number is tells you where to go. All right. So we'll start off right there. So we got 4, 5, 3, 1, 2. Now the only difference in our post players, we call one a 4 and one a 5, is this. In this system, the 4 takes the ball out of bounds. Okay, on dead balls, made baskets, 4's taking it out. That's the only designation. On a rebound, it's whoever can get down the floor to the rim first, that's who's getting to the rim first. And then the other post players are trailer. But they're designated in numbers because our 4 is always going to take the ball out of bounds. That's why. Okay? So it's very simply this. On a shot, let's say our 4-man gets the rebound. Okay? Our job is, our 1 is to get free throw line extended, turn their spine to the sideline. Want to get out of traffic, get where the guard, get into space, okay, where our outlet man can find them. And we want them to stop. We don't want them drifting up the floor. When we drift up the floor, a lot of bad things can happen. I drift up the floor, don't see the defender, and I take a couple of steps before I dribble, I walk. Or I drift up the floor, take a dribble, run over a defender. Or as I'm drifting up the floor, defense shoots the gap, there's a steal. So we want them to stop there. Our 2s always run the right side. 2 runs the right. So we're going to run the right side, and we want to get them wide. Okay. Early in the my practices, when I'm practicing this, I'm going to put a cone here. Okay, I'm going to put a cone there and there. And make sure my 2s and 3s run outside those cones. Okay, so they're running down and they get to the right, he gets to the right wing. Our 3 has got the left side and is going to the left wing. Okay, you're going to see why I want them on the wings. Some fast break systems push guys to the corner, but you're going to see why I want guys stopping at the wings, because I want to open up the space on that baseline for people to drive. Okay, so that's why I want to keep them up high. All right, so we got our 2 down on the right wing, our 3's on the left wing. First post player should be the guy that didn't rebound the ball. His job, their job is to run, rim run. They are the rim runner. Run straight down the middle of the floor to the rim. Can't tell you how many times I'm watching film of the teams that we work with, and the first thing I'll see is they're running out here, running outside the lane, running on the lane lines. That'll be the first thing when a coach asks me, well, Coach, what did you see? Well, first of all, our post players not running in the middle of the floor. If our post player will run the middle of the floor, that's 8 or 9 points a game. That's 8, 9, 10 points a game right there, because the other team's post player aren't going to be willing to run. Okay, that's 1. 2, sprint down the middle of the floor, get the eyesight of the defense, go, hey, somebody's running in the middle, and shrink that defense in. Make the defense guard the paint. Okay, shrink them in. That way, once the defense is shrunk in, we've got our wing passes. Okay, and because the defense is shrunk in, and we make that pass to the 2, who we hope can shoot the ball from behind the arc, now what's the defense having to do? Now they're having to close out. They're having to run at our shooter. And closing out is the worst defensive position a player can be in. So that's why this guy's got to sprint the middle of the floor. First of all, beat people down and score. Second of all, bring that defense to the middle of the floor. Shrink it in. Make them guard the paint. So now when we pitch that thing up, they've got to close out on our wing players. And then our guy that rebounded the ball is our trailer, and he's taking the left slot. If our point guard doesn't throw it to anybody, or he's going to go on the dribble, he is dribbling to the right slot. So now we've got the whole floor. We're making them guard sideline to sideline. Sideline to sideline is how we're making them guard on this break. So when we get down the floor, on this break, so our 3's here, trailer, 1, 2, and our rim runner. I'll put him as an R. Put them as an R. Okay? Now, a rim runner, that's where you'll have a choice as a coach. If you have a very, very good post player that can score in the paint, okay, you're going to want them to run to the rim and then post up. Find the ball and post up. So if we have somebody who can score in the paint, we're going to have them run to the rim. They're going to look. They're going to sprint to half court. Then they're going to turn and look. See if the one's going to throw it to them. If they don't, and their man, if they're behind them, they're going to get in the middle of the rim and walk them up the lane. Okay, if they just happen to be in front of them, they'll go down and post up on them, find the ball, and we're trying to get the ball in the post. Now, if we have a post player that's not great at finishing, not great at post moves, and all that, then what we're going to do to them is we're going to run them to the left dunker spot or short corner. Okay, so they'll run down. If they don't get the ball, then they're going right there to the short corner or dunker spot. Because that way we open up the lane for either drives, cuts, or anything of that nature. So the lane is open. And as we go through this, okay, and I'll show you some quick hitters to come out of the break, okay, tomorrow when I show you the quick hitters, okay, we really want to isolate that. isolate that guy's defender. Make him help. So we get a lot of layups and dunks. So that's how the break would look. Now, if you want to run Carolina break and run the back screen to the cross screen and all that, which I'll show at a later date, okay, it all runs out of this semblance. The only difference is, okay, between, say, a Carolina and a Loyola Marymount was that cat was running the right wing all the time. Okay, that was his instructions. I think it makes you play faster because they know where they're going. Okay, they just take off. As soon as we get the ball, they take off and run. So I think it makes us play faster. So now let's break down the fast break. Okay, so now I'm going to run this drill on both ends of the floor. We'll start out, okay, with our rebounder and our point guard. Rebounder, point guard. Rebounder's going to throw the ball up on the backboard. Underhand toss off on the backboard. Okay, when he does that, one's getting out here to the right side, turning just above elbow extended. We're doing the same thing on this end of the floor. So tosses up. There goes our point guard. Just above elbow extended, turning her back to the sideline and stopping. We catch this, we get this rebound, make a front pivot. Okay, so we front pivot away from the defense. We throw this outlet pass. Catch, turn, looks up the floor because he may be hitting the 5, he may be hitting the 2. Then we want them to drive it hard, speed dribble through half court. Speed dribble through half court heading to their slot area. Okay, that's the first thing. So it's our outlet to our point guard, our outlet to our point guard. Now, in these things, right now, starting the season off, I want everybody doing everything. Because I like for my team, I like our teammates to know what they're supposed to be doing. So they can help us coach. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put our rim runner in. Okay, now when we do this, now we're only on one end of the floor. Okay, now we're only on one end. Cut that. Now we're going to put our 2 in. So now we've got rebounder, 1, 2. I always like to put the 2 on the opposite side of the floor. They got to run, makes them run longer. Okay, so we got rim runner, 2, 1. Same thing, toss up on the backboard. Here goes our 1. Here, okay, here goes our 2s. I'd still have the cones out there, right there. Run around that cone. Plant now. When you get, there's that coaching box there, or that used to be on the old floor, is the 28-foot mark. When they get to that 28-foot mark, you want to plant that outside foot, turn those hips and shoulders and eyes to that rim and start angling in. Okay, so they want to plant here, and then angle in. Don't let them drift straight down. Don't let them drift down in here. Okay, you want them to plant here, angle in. By doing that, our point guard is going to dribble 1 or 2 dribbles, and now we've created that angle to make that pass. Okay, and we're going to have them shoot the 3. So on this end, there goes our 2 around the cone. 1's dribbling. Did it wrong. Here comes our 2, and then angling in. And then there's a pass for the 3. So now we got rebounder, 1, 2. Okay. So now we come back. Now we got to get our 3. Hitting the 3 is awesome. Okay. Hitting the 3 is awesome because it makes the defense shift sides of the floor while in transition. Okay, so it's awesome. Now when we do the 3, now we got to go, and everybody's going to run the same direction. So they'll go down and get out, go down and get out. So it's rebounder, 1, 3. Toss it up. There goes our point guard. There's our cone. Down, in. Pitch out. 1 or 2 dribbles. Pitch that thing over the top to the 3. Hitting the 3. Okay, and that's what I'm saying. Get this thing outletted here and it starts to dribble. The defenses that are running down the floor, defense is going to move that direction. Okay, we throw it back over the top to them. Now they got to reverse back. So now we made them guard both sides of the floor in our transition. So now we've got rebounder 1-3. So now we'll go rim runner. Rebounder 1, rim runner. Okay, rebounder. Okay, who will be our, okay, then our 5, then our 1. Okay, so same thing. 1, and there he goes. There they go down the middle. Pass there. Now what we'd like to do, work on is pass, not even a dribble. Pass. Then if we got some point guards that aren't quite ready to make that pass yet, then they can make 1 or 2 dribbles and hit them. Your rim runner's job is to put their nose down and sprint to half court. They don't have to look for the ball till they get to half court. Now, once they get to half court, they want to turn and look toward, they want to turn as they're running and look toward the point guard. But this first here, from this rim to half court, that's just put your head down and get there as fast as you can. Don't worry about looking for the ball. And then we go down here and finish. Then we're out and around. Then the next one. Okay, the next one. Okay, we got to hit the trailer. Okay, so we got here's our rebounder trailer. 1. We either put the 2 or the 3 in. Doesn't matter. We'll say we're going to put the 2 in. So it goes rebound. There they go. Cones there. Here. Outlet. Dribble. Here comes the trailer. Pitch that thing ahead to our 2. Our trailer's filling in right to its slot area there. Skip pass. Trailer shoots the 3. If you've got people, coach, I don't have trailers can shoot the 3. Okay, then get them to shot fake, take 1 dribble, pull up, or shot fake and get to the rim. Okay, floaters. All right, but they got to be a scoring threat. Then we'll take this same thing. I'll make it trailer 1-3, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go trailer. We're going to go. And we're going to have the trailer run on this one too. So it's trailer 1-3. Out. 3 goes. Okay. Outlet here. Trailer's going to, because we're going to dribble it up, pitch it. Trailer's running up. 1's running up. And we're going to go back from 3 to 1. And 1's going to shoot it. Now, same thing. They can shoot 3s, shot fake 1 dribble, get to the rim, floater, pull up. Okay, so now that way, in this simple little stuff right here that you can do within 5 or 6 minutes in your practice, everybody shot the ball. Everybody shot it. Now, 2 5-man drills for this that I really, really like. Okay. 1 is everybody shoots. Okay. So 1 is everybody shoots. So the same 5 players. Okay. Going to go down, make the shot there, come back, make the shot there, go back down, make the shot there, come back, make the shot there, down, make the shot there. So they got to run 5 trips because everybody gets to shoot. Now the way I do this is, okay, and you can name it however you want to. Five, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's the order in which they're going to shoot it. So the first time down, so the first time we go down, we're hitting a rim runner. Okay, so down there, we're going to hit this guy. Okay, then we make everything. We make everything. Then we make it down there. Okay. We're hitting that guy. We're hitting the 2. Okay. Then the next time down, we got 3. So next time down, we're hitting this guy. Then the next time down, okay, we're hitting a trailer. Then the last time down, point guard. Now the point guard doesn't have to dribble it down. Point guard can go 1, go 2, can pitch it to the 2, throw it back to the 1, pitch it to the 3, throw it back to the 1. I mean, it's just the 1 gets the last shot. Okay, so it's 5. We hit the rim runner first, right wing second, left wing third, trailer 1. Great conditioning drill. Okay, they are running 5 sprints and don't know they're running 5 sprints because we got the ball involved. Okay. Then the next one I like, you're calling out the numbers. Okay, you're calling out the numbers. So what you'll do is, all right, now this one you can do it 1 trip down. They get to come out and get a little break as they come around the court. Next group's going. Then we can do 2 trips. 1, 2. Okay, it's simply this. And you can position your players on the floor like they're playing defense. You can even have them move, slide, jump to the ball, have them, they're playing defense. So they got their back to the basket. They're playing D, coach. Okay, and coach, you can move around too. You can be moving that way. They got to know where the ball is, who's in help, who's got what. Then you're going to shoot it. They got to play from the shot. If you make it, okay, then they got to take the ball out of bounds, which we're going to talk about that in just a second. As soon as they get the ball, you call out numbers. Okay, you call out numbers. So let's say we go 1, 2, trailer. 1, 2, trailer. That means, okay, there goes the 1. There goes the 2. There goes the 3. Get it outletted. There goes our rim runner. Okay, so we said 1, 2, trailer. So 1 pitches to the 2 and fills the spot. There's our trailer filling the spot. So it's 1 to 2. Trailer shoots. Whoever the last one you call, that's who's going to shoot. All the other people that you call have to touch the ball. Okay, they've got to touch it. Okay, so I can even go rebounder. I can go rebounder. We already know the rebounder, so we don't have to call them. Okay, but we can tell them this: 3, 1. Okay. So now the rebounder is going to throw to the 3. If we call that out, that means our rebounder is throwing to the 3 on a long pass. You know, I've been watching a lot of old NBA games, and I was watching the old Lakers Showtime. I don't know that they ever had an outlet pass shorter than about right there. I mean, they just, Kareem, Rambus, Magic, all of them, man, as soon as they got the rebounder steal, man, they looked up the floor. and Byron Scott and Worthy especially, man, they were running. So we can go rebounder, and in this area here, throw it to the 3. Our 3 dribbles down, and here comes our 1, and then skip it to the 1. So don't always get caught always throwing it to the 1. They can throw it to different people. Okay, that's what I call number fast break, where I'm calling out the numbers to who I want to touch the ball and then to who I want to shoot it. Now, the last breakdown of the day is you've got to condition your 4s. Okay, you have to condition your 4s that we want to get the ball out of bounds fast. We want to get it out fast. We don't want the ball to go through the net, bounce on the ground 4 or 5 times, and all that. Okay, we got to condition it. We really like our 4s to get the ball out of the net. Get out of the net and go. Get it out of the net and go. Okay, so a simple little drill to do that is, okay, coach. Okay, coach is here, and you can do this on both ends of the floor. Coach is here. You can have 4 moving around like they'd be doing in a game. Okay, and you got your 1 here, and you shoot it, and everything's a make. Okay, regardless if you make or miss it, everything's a make. They got to get it before it hits the ground, get out and outside the lane. They got to get the ball out of the net and then take it out outside the lane. Don't take the ball out and throw it in between the lane lines. Okay, 1 gets out, make that quick outlet, and we're going to have 1 busted up to half court. You've got to condition your people that you designate take the ball out of bounds. You've got to condition them to get it out. 2 things. Get the ball quick, out of the net, and get outside the lane. Don't throw your inbounds between the lane. There's a backboard there. Okay? Because one of the things that's really lethal is on this one is 4 to rim runner. Well, you can't throw that to the rim runner if you're behind the backboard. Okay? So you want to condition them to do that. So that's a simple little thing. A couple minutes in practice, a couple times a week, just to get them to condition that we want the ball out fast. Then the number drill that we just did, we can make it continuous. So we've got the team starting down here. Okay, so whatever it is, coach is going to shoot it. They got to play from the shot. Whether you make it or miss it, play from the shot. Okay, you're calling out the number as they go down. Okay, whatever you want to call, 1-2 trailer, let's say. We go down, 1-2 trailer shoots it. Play everything in a make. Everything, okay, meaning we're going to make everything, we're going to finish everything down there. Okay, we finish it, we're running it right back down the other end. And when they're coming back the other way, you're calling out a different set of numbers. So I would go 1-2 trailer down. Okay, 1-3 coming back as they're doing it. Now, what I want them to do is, as I'm calling this out, I want everybody on our team calling it out. So when I say 1-2 trailer, I should hear everybody's voice in that gym go 1-2 trailer. That way that gets them talking. That means we've got to, the next thing we got to condition is guys that aren't playing are still in the game. Okay, and this is the one way we condition them to do that. Is they got to be hearing what's going on because they got to echo it back so they're in the game. Okay, so that's how you do that number drill back and forth. Again, coach shoots it here, calls out 1-2 trailer. They go down, everything down there. They're going to make it. They're going to finish everything. They're going to finish possession with a make. We're getting it out quick, and then you're calling out 1-3. And bam, here they come the other way. That ends our first lesson. I've really enjoyed it. Remember, offensive basketball. Basketball is about space. Offense, make space. to attack space. We want to make the defense play all that space, whether it's 84 or 94, 50. We want to make them play that whole space. And we want to attack the defense as soon as we get the ball. Put the defense on defensive immediately. We'll be back tomorrow, and I'm going to show you how to flow in to some stuff right out of our break. So we get our primary break into our secondary break. We keep punching the defense. We're not going to let the defense rest. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to email me, kevin@networksbasketball.com. Look forward to any emails you want to send me. Continue to follow us on Twitter at Coach K Nunley or at Instagram, networks_basketball. Really enjoyed today. I hope you did. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, that was better.